If I tell you to eat boiled chicken, broccoli, and rice every single meal, or potatoes, you can do it for a couple weeks. At some point, you can burn yourself out, get a six-pack large pizza, call it quits. It's not sustainable.
It's the simplest diet where you can eat like a buffet every meal, no calorie tracking, just crazy fat loss results. But that's just my theory. These 4 foods were scientifically selected to maximize fullness, calorie burn.
If you want to lose body fat, you have to be in a calorie deficit. So if you're saying you don't need to track your calories, it means you're going to be eating high satiety, high volume, low calorie food. So let's see what he does.
And rewire your unhealthy habits. Already pretty fit, but they do want to lose some of their stubborn fat and tighten up. And they've already tried the usual ways of dieting.
I think just with the tracking is something that I kind of struggle with, mostly with just having a busier schedule. I don't always take the time to kind of, weigh everything out, and yeah.
You shouldn't have to track forever. Tracking is a way to understand and get educated on what's in what. Unless you're on a bodybuilding prep where you have to be really meticulous on calories and macros, it is a short-term skill that you do to learn how to actually eat correctly.
I go to the gym, fasted, and I hit up a buffet, usually like a sushi buffet, or I go to Gyubi, which is like you grill meat.
Hey, one thing I would say, sushi, if you want to eat out, sushi is amazing. Nigiri, sashimi, high in protein, tuna is great, shrimp is great, scallops are great. Very low calories, but the Korean barbecue, not so much. A lot of oil, a lot of fat, not the best choice. If I tell you to eat boiled chicken, broccoli, and rice every single meal, or potatoes, you can do it for a couple weeks. At some point, you can burn yourself out, get a six-pack large pizza, call it quits. It's not sustainable. I mean, obviously you're gonna lose weight by doing this, and there's some more science he's gonna say about rewiring your brain, which we'll talk about it later. The big issue with this right here is most people cannot do this for more than a couple days.
Just 3 rules. 1, you only eat chicken breast, potatoes, broccoli, and carrots, but you can eat as much of these as you want. 2, you also get olive oil, but you're limited to 1 tablespoon per meal. And 3rd, there are no liquid calories, diet sodas, or artificial sweeteners.
I think I can.
You're gonna have a really hard time eating too many calories with chicken breast, potatoes, broccoli, and carrots. Tablespoon of olive oil. I mean, most people actually are taking multiple tablespoons of olive oil every single meal when they cook. I don't hate that. It's 130 calories per tablespoon. You gotta get your fat in. There's really no fat in this. Chicken's about 10% fat, so you do need fat for hormones and to actually make things work.
Boring diet is simple. It's a short reset that's supposed to change how food feels to you, so you stop chasing food for pleasure. Plus, each food is scientifically chosen to keep you really full. So while you can eat as much as you want, your brain just doesn't want to. And these effects should get more and more powerful every week.
All right, so it's anecdotal, but like I said before, I run one of the largest personal training companies in the entire world, and we probably do more volume of training for clients trying to lose weight than anywhere else. We did about 30,000 hours of sessions last year, and I would say I probably get about 10 people per year come in the gyms who have done a boot camp class that they got 30 days to lose X amount of weight, and they can only have tilapia, chicken, diet similar to this. They'll lose, maybe 15 pounds or 10 pounds that month, and then they'll gain, I want to say 2 to 3 times that over the next 6 months.
Make room for something new. New taste, they light up your brain's reward system, which is why you end up eating way past what your body actually needs. But when you keep...
Hey, so he's right. So extremely palatable, low satiety foods, they do that. You can eat a lot of calories and get full and want to keep eating because of that reward signal. So he's right.
Food's simple, and you stop constantly switching things up, that reward system, it doesn't get triggered as much. As a result, people naturally eat about 20 to 30% fewer calories, they lose more fat, and they keep it off more easily. And this effect, it actually gets stronger over time. So they gave participants 240 calorie portions of 38 different foods. And then they tracked how full they felt over the next 2 hours. They then compared everything to plain white bread, which was set at a fullness score of 100. Here is how all the food scored. Potatoes absolutely crushed the rankings, and for the same calories were 3 times more filling than white bread and 8 times more filling than Isabel's favorite treat.
So this is all carbohydrates and fat. This is 100% right for this study when it comes to high satiety foods.
Croissants. But here's the catch, preparation matters. If you fry them, that advantage almost completely disappears, which is why we limited each meal to just 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
So one takeaway from this, if you're trying to lose weight, trying to lean out, cut calories, stop using oil, stop using butter when you cook, use 0 calorie spray or an air fryer.
Fiber-rich vegetables and lean protein, they not only add a ton of volume and fullness for very few calories, but they also take more time and energy to digest. So your body burns more calories processing them. Now this is actually one of the biggest benefits of this diet. Most people don't realize how many decisions they make around food every single day. Where to eat, what to order, how how much to have, it can get draining. But when you repeat the same 3 or 4 meals, the decision is already made for you. And that leaves more mental energy and willpower for everything else.
We ask our clients too, are you hungry or are you bored? Which a lot of clients are just bored and they want to graze.
Resisting junk food at night, focusing on work, and crushing your workouts, which are especially important here because if Max and Isabel continue losing weight this quickly, without proper training, a lot of that weight loss is going to be from muscle rather than fat.
If you're not strength training and you're on a big diet, especially like this, your body's going to go catabolic. So you're going to burn muscle mass for energy with the body fat.
The fastest waist reductions I've ever seen. What about cravings at this point?
No, like maybe here and there if I start chatting about it, but then it goes away after.
How have the cravings changed since day one?
It's changed a lot. Like I haven't been really craving too much things. Like it's kind of been a habit now.
There are studies, as you eat less bad food, yeah, you do crave them less. And as you start eating more bad food again, you do crave them more. So he's got a point to this.
For this week, we're gonna add some special ingredients to Isabel's diet. Orange, tomato, avocado, Greek yogurt, and bok choy. These foods not only provide more nutrients and color, but orange is ranked as the most filling fruit in the satiety study from earlier, whereas bok choy is extremely low calorie and one of Isabel's favorites, and Greek yogurt just gives her another lean protein option to mix things up. But that's not it. We're also adding 1 treat meal per week. In the research world, this is called a planned hedonic deviation. Basically, a deliberate temporary break from your normal routine. And it can help keep your social life intact and give you a mental and physical boost. And research suggests this actually leads to better long-term results compared to staying strict every single day.
100% does.
You've been working so hard that I think you deserve something other than chicken and potatoes.
Oh, sushi.
After weeks of eating the same healthy foods, how would their bodies react? And could this actually trigger their cravings instead of suppress them?
It would make it harder because it would distract you from your habit.
Thought it would spike like more cravings, so I was a little worried to have it, but honestly I feel totally fine. I feel like it's been easy just to kind of get back into routine again today.
So all these are methods, right? For him, you said it's gonna make it harder. For her, it's gonna make it easier.
I plugged in your current diet, I looked at the micronutrients, and these are the big ones that you're not getting enough of. It would be a good idea to start supplementing with these.
That's super smart. One thing too, if you're a vegan or vegetarian, you're missing a lot of macronutrients from meat. So getting iron and vitamin D would be massive.
Her menstrual cycle. So during this time of month, hunger and cravings can ramp up, which can make consistency harder. And you often hear that women need to completely change their diets or workouts around this time, but there's actually no strong evidence supporting these changes. Instead, the research suggests keeping the overall structure the same and instead just listening to your body. So for Isabel, that just meant making small adjustments without breaking the plan. And for her, this meant increasing her meal volume by adding some more potatoes and managing her cravings with simple things like tea or gum.
Am I making progress? Am I getting leaner? I don't know. I think I am. People are saying you're getting smaller, but then you're like, I'm getting smaller. That's not good.
Don't say that to guys. Never say you're looking skinny or getting smaller. Guys see that as an insult. That's a compliment for girls, bad for guys.
Max has been losing weight at nearly double the rate that I'd usually recommend, so muscle loss was my biggest concern. Luckily, research suggests that as long as your diet is short, protein stays high, and you're training hard using a solid program, then you should be able to maintain your muscle even with rapid weight loss.
If you're on a diet, BCAAs are massive. Creatine monohydrate is also really good too. It helps, retain muscle mass, keep your workouts going, and pull nutrients to your muscles as well.
Isabel, in the last 30 days, you lost 5 pounds of fat and you gained about half a pound of lean mass.
Oh, really?
Which means you built some muscle in the process as well.
So that's about a pound a week, a little more than a pound a week. 1 pound of body fat is 3,500 calories. So she's probably like on a 600 calorie deficit per day. Pretty good.
In the last 30 days, you lost 14 pounds of fat.
Wow.
And your muscle stayed the same.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty phenomenal through DEXA scan. We recommend 1 to 2 pounds per week. So for men, 8 pounds is probably the cap. Anything more than that, I probably would want to up the calories a little bit. You lost 14 pounds of body fat, but lost no muscle mass. That's pretty phenomenal.
19.3%. And today, you are at 12.9%.
Whoa.
That's generally not normal. He's either genetically really gifted for this or he's on other stuff that you're not telling you, but that's pretty good. I have no idea. Extremely, extremely rare natural.
The good news is, even if you apply some of the basic principles from this experiment, it can still get you really solid results.
I wouldn't recommend having the same meal over and over and over again. This is anecdotally, 20 years experience, thousands of clients I've trained. With my team, it's all college educated. We don't really ever see that work for most people. So like and subscribe. Good luck. I'll see you next time.